What's up, guys? I'm Turn Green Go Ham. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered OP early walkthrough. So we cleared the Guardian in the first episode of the DLC, and now we're going to take off and take care of the Royal Wood. So this area, guys, it'll look very familiar. It is a place we've been to before, yet it is much earlier in the timeline. But anyway, we're going to head across this bridge. We've got a lot of gardeners to deal with and some stone giants. And if you look here at the bridge and the lake, kind of start putting it together, this is actually Darkroot Basin. Before it was a basin, back when it was a garden. So these guys, they can drop all of your different clumps. So if you're looking to farm clumps, this is the place to go. And over here, you'll see our first stone guardian. Now, these guys are kind of the precursors to the stone giants in the basin. But basically, each one of these, they're tied to a gardener. Except for one, I believe, pulls by himself. But what you really want to do is you want to get your gardener down first. And just roll and hit. That's pretty much it. Now that move, he causes an AoE explosion, so watch out for that. Finish him off here. The cool thing about these guys is they drop, well, first of all, their weapon, and I can't believe we got it on the first try. But they also drop Twinkling Titanite. So if you're looking to farm Twinkling Titanite, this is not a bad place. I don't understand the physics of what just happened, but we'll get our purple moss clump and move on. So after taking care of that pair, I typically like to run up the side here. Nothing will aggro if you run up the side, and it's good to know that for later. Because if you head straight over to this building, later on we will have a shortcut, and this shortcut will lead down to the boss of the area. Before we go in, just want to show you down here, that river. That's actually, you can see the big Coliseum there. That's where Artorias is, our next boss. And it also leads to the township. But down through here, this river actually leads to another boss fight. And it is an optional boss fight. However, we're definitely going to do the boss fight. But that is Calamite, which is a dragon. So yes, there is a dragon in the DLC, and he is probably the most difficult boss in Dark Souls, in my opinion. Especially if you factor in getting the tail cut. So right here we've got the Guardian Gauntlets. That's the first piece of a new set. We will pick up the entire set in this first area. Get the attention, stand back, let the shrubbery come to you, kill the shrubbery, and then deal with your giant. Try to roll to the direction that the swing is coming from. Tends to help a lot. And take them down just like that. Get our next clump here. We do want to head down in here. There are a couple of more giants and some more gardeners. But there's a reason for us going down in here. We'll get 2 gardeners with this giant. But like I said, just back up. Let the gardeners come to you. Oh, I was expecting him to do his slide, and he did not do it. What's he doing back there, wiping his chin? Alright. Took care of the gardener, now it's just us and the giant. Say giant, he's a guardian. not a giant yet. He will be later on. Ooh, I whiffed the roll on that. I got lucky. And there's that AoE. You're just going to walk backwards. I'm going to get a free swing in and then whiff the dodge again. And I don't recommend rolling with his swing like I just did. That was a joystick issue. We're going to go down here, take care of this last giant. And the last two shrubbery masters. That's what I'm going to call them. Like I've told you guys before. People came up with the majority of the names for these guys. So I'm going to name them what I want. These guys are shrubbery masters. Ooh, I did not get out in time. All right. That animation takes a long time. Gives us a chance for a heal there. And as you can see, these guys are pretty easy to read, pretty easy to take down. But we wanted to come over here. I've lost my bearings. Yes, this is the way we were going. We wanted to come over here because hidden in this little thicket, and the opening's on the other side, we get a blue titanite slab. So this one and the one that we just picked up in Crystal Forest, Crystal Caves, those are the only ones that are available in the game. Just from picking up off the ground. Watch yourself here. It'll look like you can drop off a little further. You'll end up dead. We're going to head on around. We've got some more gardeners. Quite a few more gardeners. And what I want to do I have... No, I got prism stones on. Throwing knife, firebomb, anything. I have all the choices. We'll go with firebomb. And we're going to chug because we thought we already switched to our firebomb. That's fine. I want to firebomb him. I want him to come up to me. I'm going to do the same to this guy. And that one didn't hit. Oh well. We'll take care of him in a minute. There we go. Bring him up here. So those two, you see one back there with a stone giant. There's two up on a ledge over there. There's actually two back behind this ridge. So it's very beneficial to ease your way through here. I feel like I dodged that. But ease your way through this area. You definitely don't want to deal with all of these guys all at the same time. This guy's not paying attention. I'm going to punish him. And you just never know if he's going to go with that quick thrust or run right up to you. Real quick, I will show over here that bridge right there, that's where we first entered. So we just made a big circle. That's the wall that I told you to hug if you're headed towards the boss. It's a pretty big open area, but really everything happens around the outside. It's not, there's not a lot going on the inside. I don't think you can throw that far. I guess I'll give it a go. May as well, right? That was off. Oh, but we did hit one. Look at that. That's amazing. No, sir. Not this time. Let's see if we can hit the other guy. Nope. No, I think he's just way too far out of range. Oh, where you going, buddy? I want to fight. Come back. That was bad timing on my part. We'll go ahead and heal up here. We've got one more or two more guardian, or two more gardeners, just one more. And then the guardian, and then we've got the shiny that we're here for. I always roll away from that one just in case he's going to do the big ground pound, or the ground AoE rather. Ooh, I got lucky on that. He just straight up whiffed. No loot. No loot. All right, that's fine. We've got loot over here. There we go, the second piece of our Guardian set. Now, you can equate this to the stone set that you get in Darkroot Basin. Very similar stats. Both very, very heavy. As we approach here, we're going to get our first glimpse of the optional boss of the area. There he is. He's going to stare us down real quick with his big red eye. And off he goes. Just a friendly warning, letting us know we're in his domain. We better act accordingly. You can hear clomping around up top. There is a... Oh no, I missed him. That's alright, we got him. Alright. There is a stone guardian, and he will make it down here. Oh, that was... I was not expecting that on the first swing. That's alright. And we have fallen. That's okay. We got the crystal lizard. We can take care of him down here. Not a big deal. Don't do the AoE, please. There we go. All right. The Twinkling Titanite. Nice. Over here, we're going to have some more... what did I decide to call them? Don't even remember. Shrub Masters. Ooh. We're going to head up this way. This really is the best way to attack the area. There are some more enemies and some items over there. But if we go this way and drop down and work our way around, it's a lot more, I guess you'd call it linear, for picking everything up. We've got some more Shrub Masters down there. We're going to see if we can get their attention. They ran away. That's fine. We'll drop down. We want to take care of them here before we go too far. I was expecting him to come in a little faster than that. That's all right. We'll run over here and grab our Soul of a Proud Knight. We are coming up on, like I said, there are two more pieces of the gear set here. We will grab those. Now, right around that tree, you can see there is a crystal lizard. And we want to snag the crystal lizard, but he does lead us into a trap. So, yes, I do have my pyromancy glove on, so we should be fine. We're going to run, and he'll see you from a long way off, but at the end of his little path here, he will stay a little bit longer than what you're used to. But now... we have angered spirits of the forest, and we must pay. All right, sir. I need you to settle down. You know what? Let's see how you like fire. You don't care for that. It's all right. We'll finish you off this way. They really are easy once you learn their attack patterns. You can slightly see a little shiny around the edge of the building there. We're going to go grab that just as soon as we take care of this other stone guardian. Ooh, that... Oh, the elevation helped me the first time, but it did not help me the next time. There we go. So, let's go ahead and run around this building real quick. Grab another Soul of a Proud Knight. And in this building, this is actually a shortcut that we will be using. Well, technically it's the progression route, but we will be using a lot of these elevators very often in this area. Once again, we're back around to the Colosseum. So we were looking at from that ridge earlier, across the divide there, and now we're back on this side. We're going to head off this way. There's going to be a lot of shrub masters, garden masters, whatever we want to call them. You see 3 over there, 2 over here. These guys will aggro immediately, whereas the others, they're just trimming some trees, man. That's all they care about. Getting their job done. So they won't actually aggro until you run right up on him, or if you grab the item over there in the distance. They tend to not care if you, or they tend to not like it if you kill their buddy too. Grab this gold coin, and we're gonna head on up this direction. We got a couple more gardeners here. Ooh, that was bad timing all around, him and me. Okay, if you're just gonna circle, I'll just hit you. They can bleed you. It takes a lot of hits to bleed, so not really something to worry about all that much. There's another Soul of a Brave Warrior. Yeah, I hear him. I hear another Clipper brother. There he is. Go ahead and kill him. Head around this corner. And there's an Elizabeth's Mushroom. A little heal over time item for you. There are holes in the ground. Be mindful. Watch where you're walking. Another gardener. I just want to get rid of the close by enemy. And there should be another stone guardian around here somewhere. There he is, way over there. Before we go that direction, though, we do need to head over here. You can see there, big hole in the ground. It's time to use your jumping skills. Grab our guardian helm. That's 3 pieces. You can see we've got 2 items off in the distance here. One to the left and one to the right. We have angered the stone guardian. Oh, he still doesn't even see us. Wait, did I hear a... Yep. I did. I heard a shrub master. Bad roll. It's okay. They die in 1 hit. It's not that big of a deal. You know what? Have a fireball. And that is why I always roll away from that attack. Get your 1 hit in, and you roll out. you drop anything? Nope. We're going to head on over here and grab this item. And there's the last piece of our Guardian armor. And then right over here, we've got Goth's grade arrows. We will meet Goth later on. But for now, we've mopped up this area. It's time to head on down to our boss arena. And I'm not ready to take on the boss yet. I will go back and recharge the Estus and all that good stuff. But the easiest way to get back from here is actually to run over to this ridge. It's one of these two ridges. Probably a little... Yep, this way. Further. There it is. I see it. So this is actually where we started the level. This is back at Miss Elizabeth. So, real quick, since I want to make sure you know how to run to the boss in case you don't get the boss in the first attempt. After you cross that bridge... No. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's another shortcut later on. Let's make our way back across here so that I can get you to the shortcut to the boss. Yes, that's better. Oh, had a little brain fart, guys. There are two bridges here. The first was the free bridge. The second was the bridge where we met Calamite, and that was the second right there. First bridge is the shortcut I want to show you guys. So go ahead and head down our tower. Realize we returned the other way. Now over here, we're going to meet a Bloodborne-ish type character. His name is Chester. Before you talk to him, just know he is like the opposite of Patches. So Patches has... He's very mean, but he has really good deals on items. This guy, he seems pretty nice, but his prices are horrible.
Let me guess. Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past? Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both strangers in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
So it's interesting that he said, snatched by a strange hand and pull off into the past. We were snatched because we had half of the pendant. Does that mean he has the other half of the pendant? Also, he's saying he was snatched off to the past. So how far from the future is he from? These are things we just don't know. But you can see he's got a lot of stuff for sale, and it's all very overpriced. I want to say Humanity Elsewhere is 3,000 or 5,000, and this guy's 10,000. It's ridiculous. But if you get stuck here and you just need some items, there you go.
Did you happen across Knight Artorias, the legendary abyss walker from the old tales? Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me. So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business.
I think that's it.
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
Well, we don't know you. That's the whole point. So we've exhausted his dialogue. We can move on now. We will meet him again later. Slightly different. But this is your main shortcut. This takes you back to that first hut where we went up here to grab a piece of the Guardian armor. Where you had the Stone Knights and Corrupt Masters out there. And if you run down this left side all the way, it'll take you back to Elizabeth's camp. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back. I'm going to get some more Estus flasks. And I will meet you guys back by Chester. Okay, guys, we're back at Chester. We have different gear on. The main reason for that is getting a fast roll. That's very imperative for Artorias, in my opinion. And as far as Artorias, let's speak on him a little bit. Artorias was the Abyss Walker. He found a way to traverse the Abyss. That's the ring that we have. He came down here. This is actually his time, or at least it was, a short while ago, as Manus is leaking the Abyss out into the world, and you can see from the black crystals that we saw everywhere and all of that. As he's leaking the Abyss out, Artorias went down to stop him, and obviously since he's here and he's empowered by the Abyss, he failed, but there are some other things that happened, and we'll learn about that as we go on through the DLC. Now, his attacks are thrusting, sweeping, and jump attacks, and for all of them, I highly recommend a roll to the right. I do lock on for this boss, and every time he comes in with an attack, we're going to roll to the right. We're going to get in, get a hit in, and then back out. And we back out because he likes to throw sludge and things like that, follow-up attacks with other attacks. The very short hop flip attack, I will never recommend punishing because it can come in 1, 2, or 3 successions. The big leaping attack, always punish. That is a great time to get damage in. But anyway, let's get in there and give him a go. He will try to back off at sometimes and do a power-up. We want to either run up there and beat the tar out of him to get him out of the animation, or we can switch over to our Pyro Glove and get 2 Chaos Fireballs off, and that should knock him out. Anyway, let's get in there and let's give him a go. Do the cutscene. And here we go. Late rolls are the key here, guys. Late rolls. And the further away you can stay, the more likely you are to bait that jump, which is the easiest to punish. This one, don't punish. It can come in 1s, 2s, or 3s. I feel like that was a valid roll, but I guess not. Big jump. Come on. There we go. He's going to try to buff now. Yep. And we were down, so we couldn't hit him with the fireballs. So unfortunately, he's just going to be buffed now. Big jump? No. Not lucky enough for that. Come on, big jump, bro. I don't think we're going to get him. Nope, we did not get him. So he's double buffed now. We have to be careful with everything we do. Got our stamina recovery here. 1. That's it. Okay. And that's why you never try to punish that move. Except at the end, you can sometimes get a hit off. He is super buffed. Just have to be careful. I feel like I got him. I feel like I was robbed. If he hits us, it's pretty much over. That's why I'm dancing so much. Yeah, well, almost, I guess. And there we go. Now Artorias down by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Soul of Artorias. Although we didn't heal, so there is that. Not too shabby, guys. All right. So as you can see, he is a tough fight. Don't feel bad if you don't get him on the first go. Though we did start this as an OP walkthrough, the DLC is a whole new monster altogether, and you'll see that again once we get up to Manus. So anyway, guys, that'll do it for this episode. We'll level up in the next episode, the beginning of next episode, and then we'll take on the Ulasil Township. So if you're enjoying this series, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit me up in the comments section down below. About 80% of my views come from people who are not subscribed, so if you'll just click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.